Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Guess who's back, baby? That's right, it's Ed's Easy Diner. Ed is back in the house. These had disappeared from my local Iceland and I was there the other day, saw that they're back in, I was like, yes. So I bought a couple of different things to try. The stuff I've tried from Ed's Easy Diner in the past has all been really nice. So I'm excited to try this. I've never had one of his paninis before, so hopefully this will be good. What have we done? We've had like a hot dog, we've had sausage and pancakes, which is mwah. We've had loads of stuff in it. It's all so good. But they stopped stocking Ed's Easy Diner stuff at my local Iceland. Still have plenty of microwavable meals and they had other burgers and things, but nothing's really stepped up to the quality of Ed's yet. And I haven't really found anything to be disappointed with them so far. So I am excited. I'm excited to try this. So this is a Peri Peri chicken panini. You can see it in horizontal or vertical, landscape or portrait, if you like. You know, I think it's cool that they do that with the boxes, and that way you can display them in the freezer however you like. I think that's quite clever. But yeah, it's a panini filled with chicken, peri peri chicken. So they've got their usual blurb on the side for best before see side of pack. I imagine it's a frozen thing, so I imagine it's forever. 06/02/23 February. That's actually not a very long shelf life, considering that it's a frozen, but hey ho, doesn't matter. I'm going to scoff it anyway. Any Ed's Diner stuff that I buy doesn't last in my freezer very long anyway, because I always end up scoffing it a lot because they're bloody delicious. Anywho, so let's read a bit about this and see what we have got. Should be, yeah, here we go. So it's 160 grams. Ed's Diner Peri Peri Chicken Panini. A bar marked ciabatta filled with cooked chicken pieces and mature cheddar cheese in a spicy peri peri style mayonnaise. Didn't know there was cheese on it, but that's good. Sounds nice. There's a list of all your ingredients there. Pause the video if you want to read through them. You might have to also, I don't know, you might have to flip the video as well, I think, because when I look at it on my camera, that's reversed. So you might have to mirror it. When I upload it, is it already the right way around? I should check that. I really should. I've never actually thought about it until now, but anyway. You've got your allergens, wheat, egg, milk, barley. So let's go through our nutritional informations. So you've got per 100 grams, you've got per panini. So we'll go per panini. Per panini microwaved, 452 calories. I'd say that's fair, considering the size of it. 20.3 grams of fat, 2.6 grams of saturated fats. So high in fat, but the saturated fat's not too bad. That's what, a quarter? No, it's like an eighth. Is it 10 grams or 20? 10 grams or 20 grams of saturated you're allowed in a day. Can't remember. It's been a long time since I've actually worried about these things. I just decided I've embraced being a fat git. So yeah, that's actually not bad. 49.3 grams of carbs. There's quite a lot of bread, so that's fair enough. 6.3 grams of sugars, 5.2 grams fiber, 15.4 grams of protein, which is a decent amount, and 2 grams of salt. The Ed's Diner and Ed's Easy Diner trademarks and logo are property of Boparan Restaurant Group, used under license by Iceland Foods. There you go. So yeah, you put it in the microwave to make it. And it's a bit of an odd one, but I found that making these, it's all a bit odd. I mean, most microwavable things, they just say, chuck it in the microwave for 2 minutes. And then they come out soggy and stuff. These always give you different instructions and I think that helps to make them really nice. So it comes in a plastic sort of bag. You've got to cut the ends off the bag, put it in for like a minute 10, and then take it out the bag and do it for another minute. I don't know what that achieves. Like putting it in the bag maybe makes it all heat up in the middle. I don't know. Any chemists out there know how that works? Let me know in the comments. So you put it in for a minute 10, take it out of the bag and then flip it, put it in. And it also says here, for a crisper crust after cooking in the microwave, place in a preheated panini grill or preheated oven, which I don't have. I do have a George Foreman, but I'm not busting it out to do this, because would you guys really do that? Would you bother doing that? If you're busting out the George Foreman, you might as well just make an actual panini. So yeah, well, I'll be honest, it smells really good. So there's your box. That's what it looks like on the box. That looks properly filled. This is what it looks like in reality. So it doesn't look very filled. from here, which is concerning. But hopefully underneath the bonnet there is a lot of goodness. But I mean, look at the size of that thing though. That's huge for a Panini. I mean, that's like almost as tall as my head. So it's very big, which is good. So I don't know if we can open it up, have a look at the insides. Looks okay. Probably not as much filling as I would have liked, but looks alright. I'm gonna give it. I brought my big knife. We'll give it a wee cut. See if we can just get a cross section of the bread. To be honest, cutting on this plate isn't very good, and it's a bit doughy, so it's not really working. But we got it. So there's your cross section. Don't think that really looks like the box. It's not quite as filled as the box is, but hopefully it tastes nice. We've not been disappointed with Ed's before, so yeah, this should be okay. But we'll find out. So this is Ed's Easy Diner Peri Peri Chicken Panini. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? Okay. Talk about the taste. It's definitely in the Peri Peri ballpark, I would say. It doesn't taste exactly like other Peri Peri stuff I've had, like Pepe's or Nando's, but it's nice. It's quite garlicky for Peri Peri. But I like that. I like garlic. I love garlicky things. But it's got a little bit of spiciness, bit of kick to it. So yeah, flavour's nice. It's sort of veering on the more garlicky side of Peri Peri, I would say. Now, let's talk about texture. The bread, insanely doughy. Very, very, very doughy, very chewy. I think this was a bad idea, the panini, because bread, when you microwave it, generally goes quite soggy and quite chewy anyway. When you do it with a ciabatta, which is already a fairly chewy bread, you sort of get the double chewiness, which isn't completely unpleasant or anything. It's not like it tastes bad or anything, but it takes a lot to get it down, which I really don't fancy working my jaw this much when I'm eating. Very, very chewy. As far as the insides go, the filling, texture of that is fine. So it's got the texture of chicken, texture of chicken and sauce, which is fine, but just not a lot of it. I would like to have a bit more filling in here. Luckily, because the sauce is quite flavourful and spicy and stuff, that still gives it quite a good bit of flavour, despite not having enough filling in it. But I'd like to be able to really feel my chicken or taste my chicken, you know what I mean? It's, you know, biting into this, you'd be forgiven for thinking that there wasn't any chicken actually in there. I mean, that looks okay, but the chicken is, how much of that is actually chicken? Really, and it's like small thin pieces and it's all chopped up to buggery. So yeah, there could be more in there. Well, overall, oh, if I was having one of those again, I would get the George Foreman out, which is probably code for I'm not going to have one of these again because I can't be bothered doing that. Oh, yeah. Overall, it has a really nice flavour. I love the garlicky peri periness of it. The texture isn't unpleasant. It's got an okay texture. It's just way too chewy. Because you're using a ciabatta and that's getting microwaved, it's just like double sogginess. And it's way too chewy. I think if I was to do it in the microwave and then put it under a grill, it might turn out okay. But as it stands, just doing it in the microwave, too much chewiness. And yeah, but nice flavour, filling enough, it is big enough, so it's not bad. Probably not the best thing I've had from Ed in his diner. Definitely probably the worst thing. I say worst thing, but I haven't had a bad thing from them so far, so it's just bottom of the pile. And I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just meh. It's meh. But most microwavable paninis tend to be a bit meh anyway. Well, that'll do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications every time a new video comes out. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you've had anything from Ed's Easy Diner. There's an Ed's Diner playlist as well. I think if you just go on my channel and type it in, it should come up. Type it into the search bar. I don't know. How does YouTube work? I don't know. I've only been using it for like 15 years or however. How old is YouTube? But yeah, it's okay. So yeah, do all this stuff. Give me a comment. Let me know what's going on, and if there's anything you want me to try, and I'll see what I can do. And just thank you very much for watching. Love you guys. I will catch you in the next one. See you then.